My name is Julius Kuske, and in today's video, I like to give my students tips on how to succeed in mathematics. Okay, mathematics is a very easy course or an easy subject if you know some of the tips to handle. Okay, several ways of dealing with stuff. So long as you know some of the basics. So today I want to give you a very important tips that it will help you do really good in it. Okay, so the first one, first one is understanding the basics. I've seen many people skip the basics. If it is learning geometry, you go into very complex part of it without knowing expressions, linear equations, those fundamentals of maths. Okay, from the beginning, I've seen people struggling with multiplications, addition, subtraction of big numbers, round off some of the fractions or decimals, rounding off to the nearest, 100 to the nearest 1,000 to the nearest 10. Those are called basics, fundamentals of maths. The basics mathematical concepts. So make sure you understand the basics. That's number one. Number two is practical or practice regularly. Okay, you need to practice regularly. Maths is a skill that improves with practice. Okay, you cannot do just one day or go through a tutorial or go through a book and expect to remember right there. Okay, you have to regularly solving problems, exercises, and enhance your problem solving abilities. Okay, those that is number two. Number three, work on problem solving techniques. Okay, what is problem solving techniques? The way you can approach on a problem. Okay, the way you when you read the questions, think on several ways of solving that problem. Okay, just like an example, when you're driving or you're going somewhere, sometimes you can check on Google Maps, say, okay, if I take this route, I'll be able to get there faster. Or if I take this route, I might get a traffic jam and I will take time to get to that point. So you start creating that problem solving techniques. Okay, develop that effective problem solving techniques or strategies. Understand the problem, read the question carefully, okay, and plan for that solution. If it is an equation, write some variables and then plan how to execute, and then review the solution for accuracy. That is called working on problem solving techniques. Okay, number four, seek clarification immediately. Let's say, for example, you're revising, you're in class, you are in studying, and maybe you have something which is hard for you. So get that clarification as soon as possible. Don't wait too much. Don't wait for it to be, too hard. Get that clarification immediately and practice now after getting that clarification. So if you don't understand the concept, seek help immediately. Don't let confusion linger around for so long. It may affect your understanding of subsequent topic. Okay. Number five. This is very important. Teach others. Okay, if you know something, if you've learned a concept, let's say you learn geometry, shapes, how to calculate area of a triangle or calculate an area of a cylinder, and you want to practice more, you learn to teach others. Okay, so when you learn to teach others, it will help you cement that understanding uh, in your brain. Okay, teaching someone else, a mathematical concept is a powerful way to solidify your own understanding. Okay, explaining ideas to others and can help in a big way to fill in the gaps in your knowledge. Okay, number 6, use multiple resources. Okay, Google it, YouTube it, books, use your friends, your teacher. Get multiple resources to get into uh, the part that you want to understand. Okay. Number 7 will be uh, create a study plan. Okay. If you create a study plan, let's say for example you want to study geometry. Okay. Study plan. Learn the basics of geometry. After that, go deeper into different shapes, different variables of geometry. So have a study plan. Plan a consistent and realistic study schedule. Allocate a specific time for specific mathematical concept that you want to practice on. So don't jump here today. You are in linear programming, linear equation, and then you are in shapes, you are in geometry, you are in matrix, you are logarithms. All those will confuse you more. If you don't have a realistic schedule, it will confuse more and it will make your work harder when you're studying maths. Number 8 will be review and reflect. Okay, so when you're sleeping, when you're resting, reflect. Reflect what you've studied, what you've gone through. Periodically review what you've learned. Reflect on the concept that you went through, that problem solving techniques that you've learned, and the areas that you need more attention. So to reflect and review them. Number 9 is if you are in an institution of learning, join a study group. Very important. Okay. If there are a group of guys or a group of people studying a specific subject, join them. Okay. And when you're doing that, you will learn from your peers. You learn from your team, group, a study group. You learn more techniques. Sometimes you might be approaching a certain mathematical concept, and another one have a simpler way to do it, and it will help you get several ways of dealing with specific problem. Okay, this discussion in mathematical concept with others can provide new insight, alternative approaches to those problem solving. Okay, another one is stay positive and persistent. Okay, so stay positive, I mean, don't have that thing in your heart or in your brain that mathematics can be challenging, or even challenging, but it's not possible to understand. I know, of course, mathematics can be challenging. Sometimes if you don't get the concept, if you don't have techniques, if you have not practiced enough, you forget some stuff. So having a positive mind, having a positive and persistency in practicing, that attitude can change things. And celebrate small victories. For example, if you tackling a certain problem, if you have a certain question that you've been working on and you got that, celebrate that. Say, yes, I did it. By saying that, it creates that positive attitude towards mathematics. And it will help you remove that discouragement that you might have gone through when you are setting back, when you are doing some problem. Okay, and then of course persevering is the key to success in everything. Mathematics is not exception, so you have to persevere, you have to go through it, you have to practice, you have to ask questions, you have to study, uh, join a study group. Okay, you have to have that schedule again, multiple resources, you have to teach other, so those are some of the main 10 concepts that it will help you understand mathematics uh, effectively. Okay, in summary, understand the basics, practice regularly, work on problem solving techniques, how to solve problem, seek clarification immediately. If you are having issues, don't wait too much. Volunteer to teach others, those people who are struggling. If you have known a little bit of it, volunteer to teach them, and use different resources. There are, Google, there are a lot of online resources that you can get those insight about it. Okay, and then have a realistic or create a study schedule that will help you, guide you to specific path that it will not you will not deviate uh, from uh, from whatever you're doing. Okay, and then review and reflect. You've gone through a certain concept, a certain fundamental, a certain topic. You go review yourself, reflect. What did you understand? What were some of the challenges you went through? Reflect, and review it. And of course, number 9 will be, to study jointly in a group. Have a group that it will help you um, understand, and it will help you get several techniques on how to solve that problem. Number 10, of course, will be stay positive. Okay, everything is positive. If you have negative attitude towards something, you will not achieve it. So you need to have that positive attitude towards mathematics. I've seen, especially girls, they say, "Oh, math uh, is for men or boys. I can't do it. Okay, it's so hard. It's difficult." Those are some of the things that it will impact you. That is negative attitude towards mathematics. But if you get positive attitude and being persistent in practicing, celebrating those small victories, if you get a question right, celebrate, be happy about it, and then don't get discouraged, because persevering is key to success in mathematics. Thank you so much. I think those tips will help you, and I will put I'll put those 10 tips on the video below, and check it out, and it will help you in peak time. Okay, thank you so much. My name is Julius Koske, and if you like this video, drop the comment down there. If you need some concept, shoot me an email, and we'll move from there. Okay, stay tuned. Thank you so much.